from Hollywood, California. Harmontown is now in session.
It's been a long day.
Let's bring out Spencer Crittenden, shall we? There's me boy. And the mayor of Harmontown, Dan Harmon.
Thank you very much. Oh, all right.
It's a good song.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he's outnumbered in hating me. You know, people like me. And they like working with me. Happy Easter. Thank you for coming on a holiday.
You got a little scratchy throat?
Yeah, that's why I'm excited that we have like a gigantic abundance of guests tonight.
Do we have too much show?
I think it's perfectly balancing. It's all like it's meetings all week, and like I'm always talking. My job is always talking. Like I never get to like go, okay, good meeting, guys, and then just start like operating a jackhammer and just thinking about it. That meeting was crazy. My whole life is just meetings and talking now, talking about writing. Like rarely writing, and even when I am writing, I'm talking about what I'm writing because I'm writing with other people, and I'm going like, "Well, this should be written like this. Well, I think it should be written like this. Well, you're a piece of shit." Sorry. And then all weekends I'm shooting this history thing, Great Minds, and we worked with Nick Kroll today, and he was amazing.
I just watched the Thomas Middleton Shakespeare thing. I was so happy you guys shot it at the Tin Horn Flats. Yeah. It's a great little bar.
Yeah,
very funny.
Yeah, we've been very. I mean, we have. It's called Great Minds, and we have. It's been like a real like squad goals kind of like just convention for me. I just like so everybody that I've ever wanted to like just meet or work with is like coming through. Yesterday was Kristen Shaw as Amelia Earhart. She's like regardless of on screen, like Kristen Shaw is like. And I asked around after she left the set, and I almost wanted to ask her, but I'm kind of a stranger to her, so I thought it'd be a weird question. I wanted to ask, are you in a really good mood today, or are you always like this? She's just like a totally chill, delightful person. And then at Schrab had worked with her and was like, yeah, no, she's exactly like that all the time.
I was having a sandwich at a place today, and the
Jeff, how can you pretend that's related? That's just what Jeff does. He always forces
the bartender. The waiter.
I'm name dropping, and you're always forcing your ordinary world experiences.
The waiter walked up to the bartender and said, "That girl from Flight of the Conchords." That girl from Flight of the Conchords, and I knew who they meant. So like she came in today, and she was the coolest person in the world. Like she was just sprinkling stardust around our neighborhood.
I'm telling you, I don't want to.
That's how I spread my fucking common day bullshit around.
I don't want to cause trouble for her in her personal life, but by making people go, oh, I'm going to seek her out and stalk her. I just like she's like a human air freshener.
I have walked onto planes where I've overheard flight attendants say, Kristen Shaw was on the plane earlier, and she was like made everybody so happy.
We flew 500 feet higher and used less gas.
Yes. We got there so early that there was no gate for us to land at.
They had to build it.
Yes.
We arrived at the US Memorial Airport.
Yeah.
Found out we had died of happiness in the past, which was the present.
Dan Spencer, like people that if you work in the industry long enough, you'll meet people and you'll hear good stories about people, bad stories. There's certain people that people have negative things to say about, positive things. Nobody so far has ever said anything negative about Kristen Shaw, as far as I've ever heard.
There's a bunch of, I mean, I wouldn't want that's not as rare a thing. It's like there's mensches in the world, like Will Ferrell and Nick Kroll, who we worked with today. I never heard a Nick Kroll's a dick story. That guy is like I told him today because I was like, thank you so much for doing the show. Like he just came in and. I don't want to say took over in a that makes it sound like he was telling people what to do. It was just easier to just let him go.
He was like a pull string doll that you pull and he just like acts all over the place. It's amazing.
I told him, I said, not that it's a competition, but I said, Nick Kroll, you are like a tornado that builds houses.
Yeah.
Because he made our TV show for us.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We just let ours be torn down, and like there was a better one erected as he whooshed through.
It was
so
amazing.
we gotta have those guys. But whatever. Famous people are great.
No, they're not all great.
The one exception,
the point is
like,
you've been lucky. The point is that you're getting to work with the coolest people in the world.
There are dicks. There's Rob Corddry.
That guy. I'm so glad I wasn't here for that show. He sounded like such a tool.
I know. Well, I fucking bit my lip because it's like you're such a dick.
You issued a lot of restraint, and I thought that was very good of you.
I know. Well, what are you going to do? I have an obligation to the crowd. I want to put on a good show, so I don't want them to feel the tension. But it's like
Rob Schrab too. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, these guys are racists, sexists.
Do you think there's any corollary to their being named Rob and being bald at the same time that makes them the same version of bad people?
I don't know. Well, I don't have anything. I mean, yeah. Well, we have a lot of guests, so why don't we start bringing them out? Please welcome, fresh off of their 2-man show tour on off Broadway. Rob's Schrab and Corddry are here.
Rob Schrab, Rob Corddry.
But I can't help it pretending. I can't tell if I'm
We already have too much show. This is already more show.
I was going to give you the pole position here.
No,
you've earned it.
No.
I feel like you've earned it.
I sat across him from...
Rob Corddry?
I don't feel like I deserve this seat.
Rob Corddry.
Yo.
May I address you, please?
Go ahead.
I was out of town last show.
Yeah.
I listened to it. It made me so happy.
Yeah.
That you are such a big fan of the show. And like you love your Dave Kleins. You were sad that sad Anatoly wasn't here.
Oh, I was. Is he here?
No. Fuck. I think he's moved on.
He's blowing it.
Yeah, the turnover rate is high, you know.
Really?
Dave Klein will stop youping pretty soon.
Adam Goldberg's probably not here.
Nope.
Nope.
We're catching these kids in a turbulent time of their life. I mean,
yeah.
There's no Charles Grodins in the audience. They're just like, I love your show. I'm going to be here for 35 years.
But Jeff, I was really upset that you weren't here. I mean, Trump was a great comptroller.
I did pretty good.
He's a great comptroller, especially when his parents are here.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's the least Schrabby.
Yeah.
That episode with is it David? Who's your dad's name?
David.
Dave.
Dave.
Dave and Donna, right?
Jeez. David and Donna, yes.
Yeah. The episode with your parents on was really magical. I thought that was really
because it turns
lovely.
out because that's what controls him. It's bringing Schrab's parents on stage is like picking up a feral cat by the scruff of the neck. Schrab just went limp.
He was just shaking his head the whole time at you. Just be careful. Be careful.
So you guys, I mean,
man,
it's great that
man, lay it on us, lay it on us, Schrabbing it now, lay it on, full on Schrab, give it to us, man, lay it,
You're getting the double Schrab right now.
Yeah, man, lay it on us. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, give me a red cup. Oh, give it to me. Give me a red cup. Give me a red cup. Shit. Oh shit.
Rob Corddry.
Shit.
Rob Corddry. How do you feel about chips?
Oh shit.
Chips. Oh shit.
They're good, right?
Chips are good.
Chips are great.
Oh, chips.
So you guys are just finishing a first successful run of your off Broadway 2-man show.
Yeah.
Double the Robs.
Too many Robs.
Right.
There's a lot of subtitles. Yeah. Double the Robs. Too many Robs. Robs.
I hate doing this to you guys without warning, but is there like a scene from it or a part of the show that you...
Oh, gosh. You want to do the spaghetti?
Yeah. Should we do which one?
Spaghetti scene?
Spaghetti scene.
Spaghetti scene.
Yeah, this gets pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
That's the one I read about in Esquire.
This gets pretty fucked up.
Okay.
Okay, this is Too Many Robs.
All right.
What act? What scene are we in right now?
This is like 2A.
Spaghetti. Yeah.
2A.
All right.
And in my hand, I have, just to set the scene, we've been talking, he's been asking for a plate of spaghetti for a long time, and I have finally bring out the plate of spaghetti, and it's a bowl.
I thought I had...
Fuck you! Fuck
This
you!
is clearly a bowl. It is not a plate. I want a plate of spaghetti, please. Send it back to the kitchen immediately. Immediately.
And then there's a whole scene. We have a whole kitchen. Oh yeah, you play the.
Yeah.
Dan will play the kitchen staff.
Is this 2B or 2C? Where are we at?
Okay, well then.
Yeah, well,
2C?
it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's a two-man show, but there's actually 9 to 10 people that help us out. Dan,
Like six of them are attractive young women that hip hop interstitials.
all dressed in black.
Right.
Yeah. So
That
you're
was
in
attractive.
the kitchen now. He wants a plate.
You can have the plate if you don't pay.
You haven't seen the show. But whatever.
Wow.
We'll skip to the third.
Yeah,
act.
we'll deal with
Give
this.
me the plate.
You fucked it up. You fucked it up on
fucked it up.
purpose.
All right, we'll skip to the third act.
Okay, great. Oh,
This is a plate because my hand is straight.
Rob, thank you so much for this plate that you gave me.
Take it.
I'm trying.
Take it.
I'm trying, but my...
Take it. I'm gonna drop my hand.
Okay.
You have to take the weight of the plate.
2, 3.
And then...
And the plate was stuck to my hand.
Yeah, it's stuck to his hand.
And it's
This show is run for 5 years.
yeah.
Off Broadway.
It's presented as if that's a magic trick when I saw the show, and I did see it.
Right.
And in my defense, Tim Conway was playing the part I was doing.
Right.
He was the understudy.
Yeah. Right.
So maybe I laid it on too thick for you, but...
Yeah. It's not a good show.
The thing is that you present the plate stuck to the hand as if it's like a magical thing, but that scene comes after 20 minutes of those 6 girls dancing.
Right.
It's plenty of time to glue a plate to your hand.
Yeah, but we didn't use any glue.
No.
Yeah, it's
enough time to make a special plate with a hand strap on it.
But we didn't do that.
We have a whole thing. We're not miming spaghetti.
Yeah,
like we're doing now. We're using real spaghetti.
It's enough time. Enough time passes that
But
you
we
could go.
didn't. But Dan, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
You don't
we didn't
get
use
it.
a strap. We didn't use a glue. We just had a plate, and it was stuck on my hand. We didn't do anything that you're
Why
saying.
don't you just come see the show, man?
I saw it.
Again. Why don't you come see the show again?
Why did you see it right?
You gotta see it.
You're seeing it all fucked
See
up.
the show through the better eyes than you've seen it through.
We didn't. You don't understand. It was a real trick.
Yeah.
By the way, the night I came to the show, they were doing this to strangers in the lobby.
Well,
Hey,
It's been running for 5 years.
it's like the Blue
but-
Man Group in a way.
Yeah.
The show starts when you get into the lobby.
No, it's...
And there are shows where there's a show, this show is in Vegas, and it's not even us. We got other guys playing us.
It's 2 guys. They're not even named Rob.
It's,
Boston.
Well, I saw
Vegas.
I saw the one in Phoenix that was
That's a shit
Stanley
show.
Tucci and David Cross.
That's a shit show.
Now, Rob
Those guys
They
are
do
like,
it all fucked up. We're working on it.
Yeah,
Rob, like the Blue Man Group. I heard that your show is like the Blue Man Group was the ones we see in Vegas, New York, Chicago. It's a little more watered down than the original stuff.
That's true.
I heard you guys had a more hardcore version of your show before you guys started playing big markets.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard that.
I mean, who didn't hear that?
Yeah.
No,
That's the review that everybody heard.
everybody's heard that.
Can you guys do the scene?
Rotten Tomatoes loves us.
Can you do the scene?
I heard it was more hardcore.
Go ahead. What scene do you want to see?
Well,
What scene?
I think you know. It's the one that
Do the hardcore
The controversial scene.
Yes, the
scene
controversial
the scene that you guys weren't allowed to do is why you softened up your shows so much.
The reason BuzzFeed and Salon came down on you guys.
It's really...
You're gonna
Because
pull
it's
that.
out of context, I get it. Like, but you shouldn't. But so that's why I say it's your choice if you want to do it.
I mean, I guess
Yeah, we won't.
we can... No.
No.
No, I guess we won't. It's really racist.
No, what
That's
are
why.
you gonna? Why? Hey, why, Dan? Why?
That's a great stage picture.
Why?
Stage picture.
Hey,
great.
why do that?
No, Dan.
Why give that? Why
This is
give
why
that-
we have a big feud.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to
Dan,
present a stage
Dan,
picture.
Why buy the cow? Why buy the cow?
Why by the cow?
Why buy the cow?
That's the name of the scene.
Why buy the cow?
That's the name of the scene. It's called
Why buy the cow?
By
Yeah,
Why buy the cow? Why buy the cow?
Why?
Why buy the cow?
By
Why buy it?
the cow.
What the fuck?
Dan, let it happen. Let it happen.
You drop a beat, man.
I feel like you don't get us, man.
You drop a beat, and I'll fucking do it.
I feel like you don't get us.
Just to be clear, that was not the controversial scene. That was.
No, that was just
it, though?
that was some bullshit I just pulled out of my ass.
Yeah. That's how good our written show is.
I didn't even workshop that, man.
Yeah.
I just fucking did it.
He just made that up.
Right.
Our written show
Is-
must be way better than that.
It's twice as good.
Oh, shit. Oh,
This is the do the original like the first workshop you guys did of the
Oh, this is rough.
where you guys were
It's rough.
where you guys were spitballing. You guys were just throwing it out.
Three in the morning. 3:30. Quarter to 4. These are the times that I'm loving you. 3 o'clock, 3:30, quarter to 4. Getting dirty. These are the times that I'm loving you. I love you till the morning dew. I like to break your body down till the break of dawn. Dawn, I'm gonna take you out on the front lawn. I'm gonna roll you around like a mower. I'm gonna fuck you faster and slower. Gonna put you upside down, right side up. Gonna fuck your titties so hard they turn into a cup of take back the night.
Oh, shit.
Batman, take back the night.
Fuck. Shit.
Batman, Superman, Batman, Superman, Batman, got a problem. Batman, Superman, take back the night. Superman came down from the floor and up from the ceiling. He's an alien. He does it that way. Henry Cavill. Sad Affleck in the morning. Sad Affleck in the night.
Realizing what his life has become.
Sad Affleck in the morning.
Jen Garner
Sad
doesn't
Affleck.
need him no more.
Sad Affleck. Sad Affleck. Gonna give you a Sad Affleck.
Damon.
Yeah, that's it.
Damon.
It's a good show.
It's a good show.
That was written 4 years ago, too.
It's not a terrible
So,
show.
Rob's, you guys have more dates back on the West End? Like, how long is your run going on?
Yeah, I
Oh,
fucked some
shit.
chick.
April. All the Aprils.
You doing April?
Yeah, I did April.
So
all the Mays.
what's the show called again? I forget.
Rob times 2.
Yeah. Rob squared.
Rob times 2. Rob squared.
It was.
Either of those.
What was that?
I thought it was too many Robs.
What?
Too many Robs is what it's called.
It's a different title every night.
Yeah.
You saw
Yeah.
1.5 shows?
Colin Quinn is directing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so pube trimming update. We talked about pube trimming last.
Pube trim update.
Hey, so?
Oh, man.
Sorry about my cough.
So glad you're here.
Yeah.
I love it.
Rob Corddry, I'm so glad you're here.
I love it. I love this guy. Love it.
It's like it's all happening.
He controls the music. He really does.
I comptrol the
I
music.
love it. You control the shit out of this.
Hey, man.
I haven't trimmed my pubes yet, but I looked at them for the first time through new eyes.
Sorry, Dan. It'll be hard for the audience to listen.
Concentrate.
While Schrab is making
Well, I can only
a pantomime drink.
Well, just take the cup and scoop it.
You could just scoop.
have the tongs?
That's a holdover from the tetanus bucket. I didn't trim my.
Oh, what's that whole... Yeah, listen, I listened to that episode, most of that episode today, about the trimming and the washing, and I'm really interested in...
Did you agree that I was being bullied?
Oh. No, I don't know. I think you might have... But I felt like in my car listening, I was being a little bullied too. So maybe that's what you were feeling.
Do you want to talk about your pube regimen?
Yeah, I would like to.
Rob Corddry, how are you being pube bullied? Hashtag pube
I felt
bullied.
like I related to Dan in that I don't pay much attention to that. And I have a
Gotta
wife.
pay attention.
I
Gotta
know.
pay attention.
I'm married
Gotta
to a
pay
woman
attention.
who tells me that it's not a big thing.
That's code
You know.
for it is a big thing.
But it's a huge thing.
But I think that if
It's not a big thing that you keep the toilet seat up.
But I do think, and this is not me bullying you. This is me coming
ahead.
to you like an AA, going like, "Hey man, I know
shit.
that look." Like if we waited for them to ask, like we're not good people, right?
Right.
Like,
we should just
we
do
be
it.
Thinking about
I've done
like,
it sometimes.
I did it when
I've done it at times.
I did it when I was like 12 because they started coming in. I was like, "Get them out of here!"
Oh no!
I shaved my legs. I was like fucking
Not me.
not
me.
hair coming
I
out
was
of my body.
pushing the hair up on my legs so that it would look like I had more hair on my legs because I had masculinity issues.
I looked at my pubes through these eyes after that episode.
Not too shabby,
I didn't-
huh?
You know, it's like
Not too shabby.
well, it's not too shrubby. It's okay.
You might not have an issue.
I'm gonna do it later.
Do you? What's it like?
For me down there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it looks like Larry from the Three Stooges.
Oh,
Because before this was gray, it was like kind of dark red, and there's a dick in the middle of it. So it looks
Yeah.
like Larry from the Three Stooges.
but it's all. It gets a little dready,
Yours does?
dreadlocky.
Yours?
I feel like and I shave it, but I shave it. I feel like I'm just shaving it for me. You know, because I can't do the balls.
You get dreadlocks down there?
I get. Yeah, it becomes.
I'm not trying to be
dreadlocks.
offensive. You don't seem like a very hairy fellow. Like you're
Oh,
like
fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Jeff.
you're thin on top, but your dreadlocks down low.
Yeah.
real?
Yes. I have an insane amount of pubic hair.
Lots of bald men do.
Do you too, Rob?
I mean, like I get hair everywhere else.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I would never have.
I mean, you know, it's like
That's racist.
I get.
I'm only being incredulous. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Okay.
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So you guys have giant, dreadlocky, thick thatches of pubic hair.
I have a huge thatch of pubic hair.
You do.
It's disgusting.
You do.
And
He does.
I just don't know what to do with.
You got to trim that more.
You guys may listening to that episode.
Isn't that part of your two-man show where you guys deal with that issue?
Yeah.
You want to see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Don't give away the whole show, but yeah.
If this isn't, I'm not gonna. Okay. Me too. What?
How are we doing it?
Corddry was about to go there.
Yeah.
Schrab demurred.
Yeah.
You demurred.
There's only one.
He gets really nervous during that part of the show.
Right.
All right.
So
I have to
come
warm
on.
up for a day. Brace myself.
Come on, knock it off.
Yeah, come on. Let's knock it off.
It's so funny.
Let's knock it off. Stop it. Stop it, please.
How dare
dare you
spend all week talking.
So, Rob Corddry, you listened to the episode and you said, "Oh, I identify with that."
I wish I was here.
Yeah.
I wish I had been
Are
here.
we just
going
gonna
to
talk about pubes? All
Are we-
No,
Again?
but what I want to get is our late guest here.
The guy that dispenses lozenges?
I know. I have a fucking sore throat. Jesus, you guys.
Somebody
I'm
get
fucking-
him a hot tea.
We have more guests?
Yeah, we have 1 million more guests. All right, well, let's bring up the one waiting in the wings.
Right.
Can I pee while this one comes up?
Yeah, I guess. Sure, yeah.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're allowed to take pee breaks.
You don't
go
think
ahead.
so?
This is sort of a bit we're doing. I don't want to spoil it, but you guys are feeling really like Sacha Baron Cohen. Like Rob Corddry's gonna come back as this character. But I want you to know that because it's so convincing that people don't get the joke. So I want people to know this is like Bob Zamuda like doing Tony Clifton. This is like, okay, so now that Rob Corddry has left the stage, we're going to bring up a whole different person. He's a Chicago improv instructor who has a blog and a podcast about such nonsense and interviews, does a lot of intimate interviews with people. Please welcome Jimmy Carrane.
Oh my God, that's amazing! Wow.
Okay, Jimmy Carrane.
What's the quotes about?
You're Jimmy Carrane. You're not Rob Corddry.
Hi, Dan. It's good to be here.
Now I feel bad because I don't think you heard the bit.
No, I was back there.
Oh.
I'm just slow. I'm on Chicago time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? You interviewed me once for your podcast.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Improv nerd.
Improv
Yeah,
nerd.
yeah. And can I just share something about you?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Yes.
We go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So I go to your house, nice house, and we go there.
What?
What
the fuck, man?
He said it was a nice house.
That's not cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super
fine,
easy to get in his house.
Okay, man. Okay. So you live in this structure, okay? It's a decent structure, okay? And I get there, and you're really nice. You let me in. Okay.
Your bar is low.
Right. And it's like 3 in the afternoon, and you have all the lights off, all right? And we're going to sit down for the interview, and we're about to start it, and there's like a little crack of light coming through one of the there's a shade that's got about 2 inches, and all of a sudden you go, wait, before we start. And you get up, and you pull the shade down to make it completely dark. Now, what is that about?
Let me answer that.
Okay.
He hates all brightness and sunlight. He hates that. He just doesn't want any bright light. He doesn't like it.
Well, it
hurts your eyes.
That room where the light comes out, that's the room where he keeps all of his joy.
Yeah.
And he has to pull that shade down to make sure no joy escapes.
I'm not
that
a
room.
big daylight guy.
He doesn't like sun. Doesn't like sunshine.
You know what I call the sun?
What?
Yellow Hitler.
That's 2 times racist.
I don't like it. It's. it seeks to invade and annex my life. I'm like, I'd be so much happier just working like at night. I'd understand that the sun is important on some levels to life on Earth.
Right.
I do get that.
Okay.
But personally, I find it offensive. I really do. It's bright and hot. And it's ridiculous. So, but if you went into a room and someone had put a giant ball of flaming gas in the corner, you would be like, Can someone deal with this?
But don't you get depressed? Like, I'm from Chicago, and if I don't get enough sunlight, I get that seasonal affect disorder. You don't get depressed at all?
I'm too narcissistic. The sun doesn't cheer me up. It competes with me. I don't get depressed. I get depressed when the sun starts fucking up my shit. Like, get out of here, yellow Hitler. What do you want? And it's like, I've been here for 8 billion years. And I'm like, oh, what? I'll take your word for it. What have you done for me lately? There's a new sun in town.
All right. So that's your secret, is just being narcissistic?
I genuinely, like, I have a vitamin D deficiency. I just got diagnosed with it, and it's probably obviously because
you hate yellow Hitler so
much. I'm very sensitive to light and heat and stuff. I'd rather be hot than cold, but I like...
I'm with Dan. I don't like the sun either. I don't like going out, doing things.
I associate the outdoors with a lot of rigmarole, like just a lot of non-Commodore 64 programming, a lot of just like, why can't you hit this ball with this stick? What's wrong with you? And there's no, like, give me a typewriter. It's just like, it's bright, and it's like everything out there is fake and bullshit. And like, when your dad survived the polio epidemic, and he has one withered leg, and those moments when he does try out of father guilt to take you in the front yard and throw the baseball with you, it's like really embarrassing. And that's like, I associate the sun with social anxiety, guilt, shame, bullying. Recess was the worst. Like, as bad as school was, it was like the bell would ring and everyone would go, yay, we get to go outside and play more baseball than in gym class. You fucking assholes. I would just find the darkest, like, bush that I could find, and like there'd be two other kids in there, and they'd go, did you see Jaws again? Yeah, I did. I saw it as much as I fucking could. I can't wait to watch Jaws again.
So turning all the lights out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you're recreating your childhood, basically. I'm
trying to deprive my senses and enter a more comfortable zone.
I hid under my bed until I was 24.
Did you see Rob's biopic, Powder?
Yeah, yes, yeah. I'm trying.
This is getting ridiculous here. Somebody's playing a joke.
Put your glasses back on.
This is... Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, there you go. Wait, he's not. Corddry, get with it.
What do I do? Come again.
What if the world ended after we did that?
I couldn't figure out what the monkey did. Monkey.
How can I get the Chicago franchise of your show? I know there's a bidding war going on right now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm out here in L.A.
Depends on what you can do for us.
What's your deal?
It depends on what your favorite number from their show is. I mean, if you wanted them...
Jeff keeps trying to force us to do shitty intro.
I love the ending number. I think the ending number...
Oh, shit, the ending number. I mean, that's...
It's very sad. It's very sad.
It's sad.
Jimmy, do you think that Chicago can afford the rights to the ending number of Rob Corddry and Rob Schrab?
Maybe for a weekend. We could do like a weekend run.
We could do like a limited run.
Yeah.
I can do that, but me and Schrab would do it. Right?
Yeah. Is it fair to...
You can play David Cross's part.
Thank you.
God, what if it's possible to get David Cross in here? Like, it'd be amazing.
Right now?
Oh God! If David Cross is watching,
if he walked in,
if he's a subscriber,
the special effects from Time Cop would start happening, and you guys would all start turning into pudding.
Is that what you're trying to do to me right now?
I want you to know what it's like.
I love it. I'm in heaven. I wish every day was like this. This is the best.
Your glasses don't fit.
Hey, Jimmy.
They don't fit my face.
Yes, Dan. Yes, Dan.
What is what is the when you teach an improv class? What's the first thing you start with?
Timing.
Yes, I start with timing. Yeah.
Do you ever do you teach people just off the street anymore, or do you just teach people?
No, I've become that good. I don't have to teach off the street anymore.
You just teach people
that pay, Dan.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. Basically.
Jimmy, where do you teach? Where in Chicago do you teach?
I actually teach for myself. I teach at Stage 773 and Green Shirt Studio. Yeah.
Do you do like I'm assuming long form because you're Chicago?
Yes, I do long form. Yes.
And is there? Do you do the heraldy thing, or do you do your own? Like just let things be what they are.
I do something called the art of slow comedy, which is basically let's slow it down a little, not trying to be funny, and it's just it'll happen organically.
It's listening, right?
Exactly.
What did you say?
Exactly.
Do
people know? People know you have an improv background. And you go all the way back to Comedy Sports in Milwaukee.
But it's also well.
That's where we met.
It's short form though, but I always when I go to see it. Well, one thing I wanted to ask you,
okay,
because I think this is important, because if you're in Chicago, you're at the epicenter of good long form improv. In LA, where it's not necessarily but you tell these kids listening, if they live in LA, where would you recommend they go if they want to see in your opinion, just like creme de la creme long form improv?
In Chicago or Los Angeles?
Los Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles. I think the UCB is just great. Rob, do they still do? They do ASCAT, right?
Yeah, they do every Sunday night.
And then I think
competing with this show.
There's some shows at the IO West. Weird Das with Bob Dassey and Stephanie Ware.
Yeah.
They're Dasseriski, which is he was on Community. Craig Kakowski, Rich Tellerico, and Bob.
They're the
Dassey.
best improvisers.
Those three.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I saw Stephanie Ware do a thing with you know Joe Bill.
Yes, from Chicago.
Mark Sutton, the Bass Prov.
Yeah,
where there's two guys sit in a fake boat and just talk forever. And Stephanie Ware came on and she absolutely killed it. And then they asked me to be on it. I was like, no, I'm scared.
Yeah,
because like that's really like ballsy improv.
I did a show with Stephanie years ago called Naked. It was just two of us. We did one long scene.
It was in your apartment.
Yes. The laws were different back then, Dan.
It's a long form bathtub scene.
Yeah. There was no lighting. It was dark. You would have liked it.
Ooh.
Yeah. But she was one of the best improvisers I've ever worked with.
Yeah, the amount of like self-control and for real listening and eye contact and letting things build based on like absolute attention is really amazing. There's not something we do here.
Why?
I was talking. Reverse.
It's about listening, because when I watch long form improv and people are good at it, I'm like, how the fuck? Like there's no. I can only think about one thing at once and at a time. And like for instance, how to construct a sentence.
You're doing great, Dan.
But when I'm off stage in those moments, if I'm doing it, like I can't. I'm like if somebody says like, "This is great soup," and then I'm like soup, dot connecting soup, and then like they're talking about all kinds of shit, and the other person saying something, like you have to actually absorb it and process it. The same things that make you good at long form improv are the things that probably make you a good person in like a conversation.
I know some great long form improvers that I wouldn't call like great like socially like interactive people. Like there is an ability to like really focus, and also you can be any kind of person and be good at long form improv, I think.
And here's another rule about long form improv: always let the guest speak. And that's why it's. Oh, sorry, I didn't say.
No, but you're like for me, like for the podcast Improv Nerd, I've interviewed over like 180 people, and I don't have a journalist.
Well, everybody has, but 180 noteworthy people.
Yes. Thank you, Dan. And of course, I got into podcasting for the money.
Yes.
I went from public radio, and I'm like, you know what? This podcasting, there's more money than public radio.
They should call it cha-ching casting.
Yes, they really.
But I think that sounds racist.
You do one. Slightly racist.
That's why they don't do it, I think. That's my theory.
Yeah, but you're podcasting, so you can get away with racist stuff that you can't get on terrestrial radio.
You get away with it. It's demanded of me.
Yes, yeah. They want,
if I don't feed these people racism, they'll go over to Marin.
Yeah, exactly. People were lined up in front tonight like, we want more racism.
We want it.
And I didn't want to tell you this, but that's what they're looking for.
Build that wall. Drill, baby, drill.
Yeah.
Harmon.
Because you're going to come out and endorse Trump in a couple minutes. Did I give it away?
Look, I've been endorsing him since he was in Pizza Hut commercials. I was like, can we elect him to do all pizza commercials? Why does he have to be just Pizza Hut?
Right.
I was the first person to sign the Make Him Oranger petition.
Right.
It's like, I want him to be so orange that he's a literal orange.
Yeah. Is it okay to say that tonight's proceeds are going to his campaign?
Absolutely. Okay. If you stepped in this building, you helped him take over the world and kill minorities.
Yeah.
Until minorities?
Kill minorities. It feels bad when you make me repeat it.
Yeah, it does.
It's even worse when that's the title of this episode. It's called Kill Minorities.
Kill minorities.
I don't even want to say it because I would feel really bad. Can I share something what happened when I flew in for this show? Can I?
Yes, you can.
All right.
You flew in for this show?
I did. I don't have much going on in Chicago. So, if you listen to the podcast, you know I have a lot of low self-esteem. And so I was feeling a lot of shame because I was thinking about an interview I had just done. And so I wrote on the top of my notebook that I want to die. And somebody who was sitting across the aisle saw it and went to the back of the airlines, and then the flight attendant comes and says, "Can we see you in the back?"
Jesus Christ!
I swear to God, this is true.
And she's like, "Oh, finally, it's like Rosemary's Baby back there.
Yeah.
Like, we've been waiting for you."
Yeah. So I say, you got a problem? And she goes, "Well, we hope not." All right. So then
both sides of this conversation are ill.
Right.
You guys were both saying exactly the wrong things.
Right.
Do we have a problem? I hope not.
Right. So I go back to they take me all the way back to where the bathrooms are at the back of the plane, and now it's 3 flight attendants, and she's the head flight attendant.
So hot.
Dear Penthouse.
And so
I want to die because my dick's so big. That's the detail you left out.
Can you? I need a character witness at court. So if in case, I'm going to call you. So also when I was also I had my phone out. What is this?
Dick. Your dick.
Dick.
You can say dick.
Okay. I thought it was a podcast. I know.
No. You can say anything.
So I had my my iPhone out and I was timing myself. So she goes, "All right, someone complained that you had written you want to die, and why did you have your cell phone out on a timer?" And I said, "Because I was meditating," which was totally true. She says, "Well, this is really serious, whatever." So I go back and I sit back in my seat. And I know the guy who's doing it, but I don't want to make eye contact.
Wait, can you rewind, because
yes.
I just in that moment, which is really crucial, because they summoned you back and they said all that stuff, and you're getting to a destination in the story, but at that moment, what the fuck?
Good question.
Because they're like you wrote this, and why were you timing? I was meditating, and then she's like, "Well, this is a big deal," and then you go back to your seat. Like, how did that conversation really end?
No, there's some suicidal thoughts in there, Dan, and then there's like, "Oh my God, what the fuck have I done?"
No, but what is she saying? What is happening in that moment before you go back to your seat? I mean, as much dialogue as you can remember of that scene.
Is I'm going back to the seat?
No, before you go back to the seat.
These
people have summoned you from your seat to the back of the plane.
I don't know what. I'm like, what have I done? part of me thinks maybe they're going to upgrade me to first class, but I know that's a stretch. That's a total stretch.
Wow.
But I'm saying, like, in the moment, I'm fascinated by this moment.
So you said,
You're not,
well, this is a big deal, and you went, and just faded back?
That's the part
What?
that I'm talking
You
about.
just like-
Because
Yeah.
that sounds like it sounds like I'm about to find out that life is controlled by an 8-year-old playing with Barbie dolls. What was the big deal? Okay.
No.
There must be more to that.
No, I'm glad you cleared that up. That I don't want to give that impression. It wasn't that at all. It was I'm in trouble. I have been summoned by the principal. I don't know what it is, but if authority has asked me to go to the back of the airplane, I must have done something wrong.
Right? But in that moment, okay, wait.
Okay.
Can we do?
Right.
Can we do?
I'm with you. I'm with
Can
you
we do
here.
an improv? I will
Yeah.
be the flight attendant.
Okay, great.
Okay, sir. Well, first of all, so
Okay,
you-
I'm gonna sit on this like I'm really sitting in the seat.
Okay.
'Cause I'm
okay.
more-
We'll start there. Okay.
Great.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
We're traveling at 35,000 feet, cruising altitude. If you look out to the left, you'll see the Grand Canyon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to inform you that one of the microphones is available. Some of the people addressing you are not pilots. And
Hello, passengers. I'm your captain. A great way to know who your captain is if he refers to you as ladies and gentlemen. That's not your captain.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Clearly.
Ladies and gentlemen,
ladies and
I don't know.
Despite what you may have heard.
Hello, everybody. This is Captain Awesome here. Don't listen to those squares trying to tell you what to do.
This is Captain Evil.
Oh, you!
Captain Awesome, we meet again.
Well, you won't find me. I'm gonna hide behind this chair.
Well, Captain Awesome, did you realize that there's a person who might have suicidal tendencies?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's writing down some weird shit.
Well, we better get somebody on that. Who do we have there?
We have our best flight attendant on the job.
Oh my
Hi
God!
guys, it's Stacy. As you can probably
Stacy will take care
hear,
of it.
there's some drama in the cockpit. Captain Evil and Dr. Awesome are flying the plane. They go at it like cats in a bath, but they are great, and they have landed over 500.
Awesome.
So just return to your things. The other two captains were just crazy people with a microphone, but those have been turned off. I'll go about your cabin and have a bun. Excuse me, sir.
I didn't get a bun. She just walked right by me. Just walked right by me. Just looked right at. Just walked right by. I didn't get a bun.
Sir, can I see your ticket?
Me.
This is a drawing of a plane in crayon.
Read the bottom.
I love you too, sir, but
This is Captain Evil. We are now flying directly into the sun.
Sorry, I gotta go.
that's not true.
We have 30 minutes to live.
Okay, everybody, this is Stacy. That's not true. The plane is nowhere near the sun. That would make it a spaceship. We'll be landing in California, and I won't tell you the city. It'll be a surprise. In about 5 hours. Go about your business, and let's continue with the original reason for the... excuse me, sir. Hi.
Yes.
Could you see us in the back of the plane?
Is there a problem?
You have a problem?
I'm just asking.
I hope there won't be a problem.
I've been flying. So you want to throw down with me?
This is Captain Evil. You are free to move about the plane.
Sir, I think there's just if you could just follow me. We just want to speak with you for a moment. There's no need to get aggro.
Aggro?
Sir, don't act like you don't know the lingo.
I don't.
Sir, what's your name?
Why do you want to know my name?
You're Jimmy Carrane, aren't you?
Yes.
I know. I'm a flight attendant. Why were you so evasive?
I was just hoping you'd recognize me.
Oh, Jimmy.
See what I've written down on my notebook?
Oh, sir, I love you too.
All right.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, this has gone.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We edited it.
All right, come on, start over, you jackasses. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, look out the Grand Canyon. So, excuse me.
Yes.
Hi. Would you mind? Sorry, what?
Yeah. No. For a second, I thought you were coming on to me. You were like flirting with me.
What the fuck?
No, I'm serious. You brought me water twice. I never asked for water in this napkin.
I need to talk to someone.
Well, I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.
Not you.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Stacy, what's going on? What's going on?
Rebecca?
Yeah, it's me, Rebecca. I'm on the wing.
Shh, I want to...
Can you let me in? It's freezing out here.
Oh, hold on.
There's a woman on the wing.
Yes.
There's a woman. Okay.
Rebecca!
Yes.
This is Captain Evil. Everything is okay.
Rebecca, there's this really weird guy. He gave me a really weird vibe.
What happened? Just tell me what happened.
I don't know. He said I think he thinks that I mean something. This always happens to me. I brought him two waters. He took it as a thing. It always happens to me.
Let me talk to him. Let's go talk to him. Let's go. Let's bring him in the back.
How are you, dog? Are you coming?
Keep closing the door on me. Okay, where's this man here? Where is he?
He's in 3D.
Oh, the
Wait, but he's in seat 22F. I just wanted you to know he's not flat.
Okay.
Ironically, the person seated in 3D, which is first class, is famous for his 2D animation. He's in 22F, the weirdo. He has a thing written on his notebook that says he wants to kill himself.
Oh my God, that is serious.
I've never handled.
I'm gonna take care of it.
I'm gonna hand out pineapple.
Pineapple, do you want to go with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hi, pineapple.
I'm gonna go with you.
Let's all three go together to talk to.
Let's the three of us go together.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm standing behind you.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Hey.
Oh, look. You brought your friends, huh?
Yeah. Could you?
You're showing me off.
Yes. Could you come to the back of the plane, please, where the toilets are?
Yeah.
Could you come back?
Can you come by the toilets?
Can you come by the toilets?
We
My
need to
name's
see you in the
Pineapple.
back of the plane, sir.
Yeah. Can you follow us?
Would you mind?
Can you
No,
take?
I don't have a
Sir,
problem.
will you
mind?
please?
No.
Will you please
Sir.
come to the back of the
Sir,
plane?
please
Stop
come to
I'd
the
like
being.
to talk to you.
Stop
I said
resisting.
You're making pineapple
I said
to you in
sour.
the back of the plane.
Why are you
sir.
being a problem,
You're
sir?
souring pineapple.
I said yes. I said yes like 12
My
times.
name's Pineapple. Come to the back of the plane.
Come to the back of
I'm
the plane.
coming.
I'm gonna lead.
I just want to get my personal things before I go.
No, you don't need
We are
your
beginning our
things.
descent into the service of the sun. You got 35.
Better hurry up.
That's not true.
We're gonna hurry up.
Here we are at the back of the plane.
Sir, I have your notebook right here. I'm holding it. Sir,
Wait a second. What were you mouthing,
Rebecca.
Stacy?
I was mouthing her words because
Stacy.
I'm shy.
I thought you said I love you.
No, fuck. God damn it.
Sir, why did you...
Sir, you're all fucked up.
Sir.
I'm fucked up and your name is Pineapple?
My name's Pineapple. My name is Pineapple.
Can I ask why?
God damn it.
You don't have to get defensive.
I'm defensive.
Why did you write "I want to die" on your
All right,
notebook?
let's get to
Why
the
did you
meat
do
of
that?
it, I guess.
Why did you do this? Why would you ever do that?
Pineapple.
It's a terrible thing to write.
Pineapple. Go ahead.
I wanted the attention.
He
From
wanted
someone.
the attention.
Oh.
From someone.
Okay.
Well, I understand that. My name's Pineapple.
Oh, yeah, that never gets you any attention.
Yeah,
I understand that. My name is Captain Evil. I mean,
Yeah.
who's zooming who?
Who's zooming who here?
If I don't get something I like, I'm going to kill myself.
Oh, jeez.
Stacy.
Stacy.
Looks like this is all on you, Stacy.
Stacy, don't do this.
Stacy,
Stacy,
be professional, Stacy.
don't whore out again, Stacy.
Don't fuck this up,
Don't
Stacy.
be a whore.
Don't fuck
Stacy,
this up.
I know that
Stacy.
look in your eyes.
Stacy,
Stop.
don't do it.
Don't give in to being
Don't
a
do it.
whore.
Oh, Stacy.
Don't whore out.
Stop!
Oh.
Time!
Oh. Jeez. Stacy.
Oh, my God. I stopped time.
Ping pong. The same thing is happening.
Captain Evil?
Yes.
I stopped time. Can I come in?
When?
Fuck this. It's about time I started doing things for me. Resume time!
Pineapple.
Sasquatches.
Pineapple.
I love you.
I love you too.
I don't want you to kill yourself.
I'd only kill myself if you didn't say what you just said.
This seems like a perfectly healthy relationship. We should build like 50 years on this and involve children and strangers. I'd kill myself if you left me. It's almost like we're dependent at the same time on each other. Sounds great. I realize now that I got into the air travel biz. Because
Sorry,
Rebecca, let's go.
stop
to the
time only for you! Scrigget, 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 scrigget. Parachute compartment. Do not tamper with parachutes. Sharpie pen container. That's what you get when you fuck with me. Resume time for her.
This is Captain Evil. If you look at the left side of your plane, you'll see Samantha safely parachuting to her not death. She's fine. She's fine. She has a parachute. It's going to be okay. We were at a low enough altitude. She's going to be all right.
Natalie.
This is Samantha, I think. Or maybe Rebecca, I'm not sure.
Stacy, possibly. I may be Stacy.
Hello, yes?
Are you falling much?
I am falling. I'm falling, but this parachute, there's something written on it.
Oh, okay.
This is
Yeah.
so real nice.
Yeah.
Just real nice.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Yeah.
I bet you think you're pretty cool now. Stopping time, being cool now.
Yeah.
I tried to help you.
Yeah.
I tried to help you with your disfigurement.
Were you trying to help me?
Yeah.
When I said to the pilot, you should watch BoJack Horseman, and you were like, it's stupid, and you're like undercutting me. And I said, you should watch Baskets, and you were like, that's stupid. I was like, you don't have good taste in comedy, and now you're gonna have great taste in pavement.
Well, I guess you win. I guess you win.
I guess you win.
I guess you win. I guess you win. I guess what are you going to do with all that win? What are you going to do with that win now? You're going to buy a smile with that? Probably not, cuz you're a big fat piece of shit no one likes. You're a big fat piece of shit no one likes, and all the customers hate you too. They tell me that you're a big fat piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
Stop time for her. Feel air marshal cabinet.
Point break. Point break.
Stop time for me too. Resume time for both of us. 3 hours later. Where's Harry? We got him here. So what do you make of this, Sergeant? Looks to me like girl met another girl, shot her, both exploded.
But don't you think it all kind of started with that guy who kind of made a weird suicide note on the plane?
Don't know what you're talking about. Work in this municipality just underneath the...
Isn't anybody concerned also that this plane was being captained by a guy named Captain Awesome and Captain Evil? I mean, what kind of business are we running here?
I didn't know there were planes involved. I'm Woody Harrelson.
And I'm Pineapple.
Well, with all due goddamn respect, Pineapple, why don't you either just do the goddamn police work or
just doing my job.
It's in the way that you use it. Those are the credits.
Yeah.
So, Jimmy, is that how it happened?
Jimmy, is that... Grade that.
I'm going to ask Rob
Grade
something.
that.
I'm going to ask you something.
Go ahead.
How many times do you think we could have edited that?
Oh, Jesus.
'Cause I was like, oh my God, let's edit here.
Jesus.
Is that what you do as an instructor? You're like...
Yeah.
Well,
you edit it. You stop the scene at a point where it really begged to be ended.
Yeah. And I think we did. I mean, it was amazing because we like ran over the body like 5, 6, 7, 8 times. It was amazing that because like in long form, once it hits right, which the laugh cannot go any higher.
It's so easy. You just run across the scene like that.
Right.
And it's done.
Right.
Yeah, but then we could have easily just done something like that.
Then you got to get up and walk.
I know.
So you're trying to tell me a lady stopping time while her arch enemy is 6 feet above the pavement so that she can dive down with a gun, freeze time for herself next to the body, and then unfreeze time for both of them so that she can have the pleasure of blowing her friend's brains out before they both hit the pavement. That wasn't worth 95 minutes of terrible improv?
Let's hear it for Jimmy Carrane, everybody.
Oh, Jimmy!
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Listen to his podcast on Feral Audio.
Thank you.
Also, while we say goodbye to Jimmy, thank you so much, Jimmy. Let's bring our other guest who just arrived. Let's bring out Cameron Esposito.
Well, boys, that was a hell of a scene.
You like that?
I was my suspense. I was with you to the end. You know?
I played a character named Pineapple.
Oh, I heard the name of your character,
Thank
and I
you.
thought it was believably your name. You know, I just thought like the way you affected. It was
you.
mostly. It was a lot of what you were doing. With,
I really appreciate
yeah,
that.
you're welcome.
Cameron, do you think that scene suffered from any structure problems? Or do you think that holds
No,
up?
I don't. I will say that I was watching some of it on a little TV in there, and
That the
there
dialogue is
was
off a little
there was also just like I don't know if you guys realize how much the three of you just look like a little team.
We talked about
Just
that.
like three little, just you know what I mean? Just and you were on your own vibe, and that was cool. But it was just like a real.
You didn't like
What do you mean?
It was just a real. I think what I'm saying is it just looked like a real sitcom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of dudes.
So Esposito.
Bunch of similar white dudes. But it was called New Girl.
They should have a. Yeah.
And there was one girl, but like a bunch of dudes. The dudes kept moving in. Some of them were black. There were two black.
Pineapple was a woman.
Yeah. No, I know. I
Fair enough.
You're one of my. I'm caught. I sound like I'm dying for the whole thing. You're one of my CISO mates. You're doing your stand-up special. People are having to wait for Harmon Quest for a little bit, but you just did a stand-up special and it's on CISO.
It just came out. It's called Marriage
I just thought I'd
Material.
randomly bring that
You
up.
should. That is not. Of course, that's not why I'm here.
What's
I
it-
did not
what's it called?
specifically. It's called Marriage Material.
Marriage Material.
Isn't that a good name for a stand-up special?
Yeah.
I taped it 2 days before my wedding.
Oh,
How is the
pretty good.
marriage going for those who don't know? Rhea Butcher, who guest controlled a couple of episodes
yeah.
ago.
This guy was. He just goes, whoa. Yeah. Well, I mean, she's great, right? I mean, it was just like either her or Tig, right? You know what I mean?
I don't know if you listened to that episode, but in the middle of it, I was like, come on, you don't know Tig Notaro? And she's like, I swear I don't. I'm like, come on.
She knows Tig. She lied to you. One time Tig goes, cool shirt. And then the next time we saw Tig, she was totally wearing that shirt.
So you married another comic. And
I did.
So now you're what, 6 months into that marriage?
3 only. We've only been married for 3 months. Yeah, a little
So honeymoon
nascent.
still, but like,
Sort of.
But you guys were you cohabitating before that?
Yes. Yeah.
Not
Living
to
together.
enforce the stereotype.
No, right. Well, I mean, we are lesbians, but we waited to live together until marriage.
How many golden retrievers do you guys have?
We just have one, but he's so small, he only weighs 8 pounds.
All right.
He's a teeny little guy.
Is there it's probably too early to tell us the answer, but once you're under the same roof and you guys are both doing the same thing, like do you ever worry about like that? I don't know.
It's a major problem.
Competition, like.
I'm not kidding at all. It's a major problem.
I had a girlfriend once, like a show, it was like 1999. I had a TV pilot, and as a writer, she had a TV pilot at the same network, and we saw it coming, and I sat her down and was like, "Look, it's absolutely impossible that both of our pilots are going to go. Hopefully, both of our pilots don't go. What if one of our pilots goes and the other one doesn't?" Let's consider that possibility now and make some rules. And then in my head, I now looking back, I realized that when I was having that talk with her, I was only doing it to prepare her for the absolute inevitability that my pilot was going to go and hers wasn't. Her pilot was Malcolm in the Middle. Mine was Heat Vision and Jack. And I couldn't fucking handle it. I was like, I'm out of here. So I'm wondering, like, two stand-ups, like in the same roof, like,
right?
Do you worry?
It's a lot of Malcolms. It for sure is.
Do you guys talk about that?
We talk about it all the time. I mean, I've known her. We met doing stand-up, so I knew. Obviously, I knew this was what was always going to happen. I will say the positive, and those of you that have ever seen Rhea perform, or if you know her, she's just brilliant. She's a brilliant comic.
You.
Cameron,
cool.
there's one of our fans who says "yup" a lot.
Is that true?
It means he likes it. And
Okay, great.
Yeah.
It's like Snarf on Thundercats.
Right.
To put it in lesbian terms.
Wait, when I met...
We never say snarf, but we do snarf a lot.
when I met Rhea, we were wearing the same Wolverine boots.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, we're wearing the same boots.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. And we started talking about the care of our boots. And then Karen said, she's like, every dude that meets Rhea talks about boots.
It is.
With her. And I was like, oh, shit.
Well, do you know what is actually amazing? No, it's actually awesome to see because
I hope
she
so.
is on the spectrum of human people. She is like real. She's in a real James Dean area, and so dudes, I
felt cool because I was wearing the same boots.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, she's either aspirational for men or men are flirting with her, but
I was kind of flirting
in a
with her,
homoerotic way.
I was.
It's like, dude, I can just see
she's
dudes
also
like
super hot.
Yeah, thank you. She's fucking great looking. Yeah, she's beautiful.
She has cool style. You have cool style. So
right.
Like, we still have to iron out those rules. But by the way, I don't know what the etiquette is. Your wife's hot.
Yeah, she's hot. She's hot.
No, that's okay.
It still feels like a Wild West.
Right? I will say, I'll fucking.
She's hot.
I'll fucking take that all day long. Sure. What an insult!
And you vowed to.
She wears great boots.
How dare you say that?
Cameron, can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
When you guys are snarfing, how does that work? What does snarfing entail?
So, what it is
Go ahead.
we'll be right in the middle of looking into each other's eyes, and then we'll call a dude, whoever,
Any dude.
guy on the street,
Man,
our oldest friend.
Man on the bus.
One time it was Tom
He
Skerritt.
comes over, and then we fuck him.
That's snarfing?
You guys,
What is snarfing?
I am not going to explain
What is
lesbian sex to you.
No, wait.
There was a lot of you that thought that I was serious.
There may be is snarfing a thing? Is that
No, it's just a joke.
No.
Okay.
That's the point.
Snarf is a character from Thundercats.
Yeah. Okay, it's not a thing. Yeah. That's I was making the joke that all lesbians are into Thundercats. I was making up a new stereotype.
And clearly they are.
Chitara, give me a break.
No, that's my. Well, you know what? I also have to tell you guys, I just saw Batman vs Superman, but also don't see it. I just saw it a second ago.
Spoilers, don't see it.
But I went to see it with a group of friends, and then the theater was very full, because it's the opening weekend or whatever, and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
She's in this movie for 2.5 minutes, but how do we snarf? We go see Wonder Woman. I'm serious. And this is, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil this. You do see her go when she appears, she's like. I stood up, and it was at the ArcLight, so that was a real problem. There she is, and then everyone was like.
Does she look like sexy Linda Carter, 70s, 80s Wonder Woman, or?
She looks like.
I'm asking, does she have high-waisted boy shorts on? Because that's
no,
my
she's
kind
got
of thing.
She's got a cool superhero outfit on. It is definitely very short. There's a part where she falls down, and then her kind of. But not. It's because she's fighting so much. She doesn't fall down for
but
bad.
She needs a little help.
She kind of slides under like a mechanic. It's.
She slides under the glass ceiling.
She slides under the glass ceiling.
Which is there for her safety.
I know. No, it is.
Contrary to all this chatter I'm seeing on the internet, it's for safety. It's like a sneeze guard, the glass ceiling.
But going up.
Yeah, it's just it's there for protection.
Right. It's this whole movie is about dudes being so sad that they're superheroes. It's like two dudes that are like, I'm like, this is actually where this is the point we've gotten to with dude focused movies, where now there's just movies where dudes are like, I don't want any of this.
You're saying the fan response, you mean?
I don't want that. No, like the guys on screen.
Oh, the guys on screen are doing
You know them. Their names are Batman and Superman.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole time they're like,
I don't want to do it. That's what it looks like in the trailer. That they're like, no. You hear Batman's voice and he's going, why is he so super? That's a bad idea. And then Superman's like, it's because I gotta be super. I didn't have a choice.
And also, P.S. Ben Affleck and is it Henry Cavill? Is that his name? They are so giant in this movie. Like this way, it feels like they stretched the screen, and then they're huge this way, and then they were like, what will look normal on a man who is each individual pec is as wide as he is tall. and then somebody was like, oh, for Batman, well, when he's not wearing the suit, put him in tweed. And tweed is like such a bulky fabric that Ben Affleck is like trying to walk, but he's just catching on fire. Like he can't. And so he's just staying. He can't really move. And then they're so huge. They're so huge. And then Wonder Woman the whole movie is she's like trying to figure out if she's going to be Wonder Woman.
I saw.
And then she's like,
did you see the trailer before you saw the movie?
I did.
Because I went to see Deadpool and I saw they played the. Will you put a sock in it? The last time this movie came up, a guy got punched in Miami. But I went to see Deadpool with my girlfriend, and they played the trailer before. I heard all this crazy shit. It was like no one's anticipating Batman with versus Superman or whatever it's called with well regard, if that's a phrase. Maybe I'm drunk. Maybe I'm dying. But I saw the trailer and I was like, oh. This doesn't look that bad, and I was bummed out, and I want to confess why. Because I don't like Ben Affleck, and I never have, and I've never wanted to see him win.
Yes.
But now I feel twice as bad because now he's down. Yes. Have you seen the sad Affleck meme?
Yes.
I know.
Now I don't even get to hate him with pleasure because now everyone hates him. I'm like, God damn it, that was my idea.
Well, I've always found I liked him when he was like when he was the snot-nosed like douchebag in movies. When he was for instance in Dazed and Confused, mwah. He's great in that movie.
Though.
Yeah,
that was the end of it.
Yes, right.
And then it ended.
In Dazed and Confused,
he was just a douchebag.
Well, because like Argo is such an insulting movie, I think, to American audiences and also just to the world because I don't know if you guys remember when that movie came out, but the end of that movie is that a plane is rolling down the runway and Ben Affleck is like, get in the car! And they chase the plane in a car. And I remember seeing, because it's based on a true story, and I remember seeing it and I was like, well, this part didn't happen. And then I went home and I looked it up and it did not. Like, there's no car chase of a plane.
I also don't even believe that the scene where they must have built the movie around where they explain the storyboards to security. I don't believe that happened either. Because it's like, oh, is this Shakespeare in Love? Like, what is this? like, to what extent do they fucking care? It's just like when you strip those things out that make the story interesting, it's like, well, come on.
Well, I feel like especially when you're dealing with life and death things and then you just make it a movie that's like, oh, go fuck yourself. We made up a phrase that doesn't mean anything and it's the title of the movie. Like that to me it was so insulting and I've never recovered.
I feel like I'm kicking a guy while he's down, but I also feel like I kept my... Ben Affleck is the only person I've ever seen on screen be frustrated by a mentally challenged person. In How's Your News, have you ever seen that? Like there's a person mentally challenged interviewing him, and he's in the... I guess he's well-intended because he's like working at some kind of Democratic fundraiser, and I think in his head he's like, why is this person asking me questions about the Daredevil movie, and he's like you can see him, unlike every rodeo clown and banker and jailer and homeless person that they interview in that movie. Everyone else goes like, that you can see them cross the threshold of like, oh, you're different from me neurologically, and they adjust, and it's a very uplifting documentary that rides the line between exploitation and fucking like the opposite of it, because it's made by caretakers of blah blah blah. But like I always, ever since I saw that movie, I was like, you're fucking mad at a retarded guy for being retarded. That's crazy. That's so crazy how mad you are at him. That's it.
Well,
and I've always wanted to see him fail.
I think that's a great. When I was, and
I'm sure this is. I'm sorry. The sad Batman, Ben Affleck. If you're listening,
he's not listening.
I think.
What if he is?
There's no way that Ben Affleck.
What if this is the one?
He stopped listening during our airplane improv.
He's already ducked out. If he was listening,
what if this podcast is the one thing he was coming to?
I know that would be.
This is
hard.
not the thing.
Do you know? I'm sure there's some people here that. Do you know when I was a kid, there was an enrichment program that people did in grade school, and it was called The Voyage of the Mimi, and it was
Mimi.
This is great.
It was called The Voyage of the Mimi, and you had to stay after school, and you could watch videos about, like, I think they were shipwrecked children who had to problem solve, and Ben Affleck was in this series, and he's like 11 years old. Yes! Now, yes. So you had to like pass a test and be like a brain, like a sad brainy kid, and then you could stay after school and you could watch Voyage of the Mimi, and they solved problems. Like they solved problems like, we don't have any water, let's put a tarp out, and then the water will collect on the tarp and it will go into a glass.
You're describing the Illuminati.
Yes.
Cameron, did that build in a love of Affleck for you, or like are you predisposed to like Ben Affleck because of that?
No, I don't. I mean, I think I'm probably not, but I just mean because when you were just saying that, like.
But you
Dazed and Confused is this like kind of young heyday for him. I was like, this guy's a geezer, because I had been.
When he came on the scene, though, you're like, oh, I know this guy since I was a little girl.
Yeah, we came up together, I said. It's me, him, and Matt Damon.
Because Dan and Rob and I met him on what's the Matt Damon movie.
We met Ben Affleck?
No. Where I first know him is what's that movie? Good Will Hunting. That's where he comes on the scene for me.
Movie.
Well, you've been sleeping, because that shit was around for a while.
I hosted the GQ Men of the Year Awards one year when I was on The Daily Show. And
by the way, I just want to tell you, I was hoping you'd bring that up. That was the only year that award really held really.
Thank you.
Ever since then, it's lost its meaning.
Thank you. It wasn't
feel like that was the year
for that award.
Who were the men of the year?
So
that
this
year,
was the first year.
Let me answer that question.
Go ahead, Dave.
That year, it was the men of the year.
Yeah.
Ever since then, it's been just bullshit.
I was doing it for the honor of doing that, not the money, not the loads of money they were giving me to do that. I was doing it because that was important.
You thought that if you hosted Man of the Year,
that it would
be a ticket to becoming Man of the Year later.
So I went there, and it was the first year that there was a bunch of Men of the Year, and the Jackass guys were there. And then in the table right in front of me was Al Gore, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ben Affleck, and behind Ben Affleck, holding him, Jennifer Garner. Holding him from behind.
Well, please don't tell me anything negative about Jennifer Garner.
No, she was great. She comes out the hero in this story. She's the hero in this story.
She looks so good in the wigs.
She's the best. She comes out the hero. So I wrote this whole comedy bit with a friend of mine, and he was in the way back of the room with my wife, and it was really funny. I thought it was very, very funny. And then I started. It was like a light roast of all the people there.
That's good.
All right?
Good,
It was
good,
like a
good,
light
to,
roast.
good
All
to
right?
see Leonardo DiCaprio's here.
It was exactly.
he tips 19%.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Still way above what you should expect.
So I started with, so I see the Jackass guys are here, and Steve-O said, "Sit down, you shit ass." So that was my first experience interacting with the audience. So I was immediately like out of my element.
That's not even a term.
He said, "Sit down,
Shit
you
ass."
shit ass."
I've met Steve-O. The first time I met him, he pulled up his shirt. He's got a tattoo of himself.
Yeah, and this was like full on drug years, Steve-O.
Yeah.
And
No,
he was
He's all sobered up now. Now it's the Constitution.
Yeah,
He's become a libertarian.
I feel
He's
like
very-
I'd be able to connect with Steve-O now that he's sober.
And on his back,
now
a map to dry land.
Yes.
And that's controversial, but it's true.
I said
he's just starting to get tattoos of other people now.
I worked my way up to Ben Affleck, and I said Ben Affleck is here, and Jen Gardner was behind Ben Affleck, and she just started shaking her head at me. Oh. And he was staring at me, like staring daggers at me, and Jen Gardner's going, "Don't
do it. You're causing me 6 hours of paperwork.
She's like, "Please."
If you have any respect for me, you will not ruin my weekend.
You will not like these apples.
I had a bunch of jokes prepared.
This guy is an emotional China syndrome. Don't do it for him, do it for me.
So I said, Ben Affleck is here. Ben Affleck and I, the whole front row is in the fetal position. Ben Affleck is here. Ben and I have a lot in common. We're both from Boston. Ben, we both drive Maseratis except for me. That I thought was a really good joke. Yeah.
That's fine.
And I said, this was a terrible joke. I said, and when something like in the moment of climax, we have both called out J-Lo's name. Something like that.
Just like a general
And
proximity.
Jen Garner's head, she's like whipping herself,
She's like, I was protecting him. What the fuck?
giving herself whiplash, saying no. And then they excused me from the stage.
Wait,
And Al Gore got up and he said,
this is just like Jimmy Carrane's story. What the fuck happened right then and
That-
there?
oh.
What do you mean they excused you from the stage?
No, this is
and we
what
never
happened.
got a straight answer from
This is what happened. Will Ferrell was there, and he's the only one laughing at every one of my jokes. He's the only one laughing at full volume. And I don't know whether he was laughing because he thought it was funny or he laughing because he felt bad for me. And then I left the stage, and Al Gore got up, and Al Gore said, "Well, we've all suffered Rob Corddry's barbs." What? No, Rob Corduroy. He called me Rob Corduroy. Rob Corduroy's barbs. And that's when I yelled, I like whispered to my wife in the back of the room, I said, "Start the car. Start the car." And then I got back up and I thanked everybody for being there. And Steve-O yelled at me again. And then I walked off the stage and got right into my into my car and went home.
I'm sorry, Rob. Is it because he's so sacred? Like, what's the point? Is
What, Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the point.
That you are not allowed to make
guess
fun
I
of
was
Ben
not
Affleck.
No.
I think
I made some Leonardo DiCaprio jokes, and there was nobody behind Leo going, no.
No, it was Jennifer
No.
Garner was holding him from behind. And
Poor
she was,
Jen
she was like, I know my boyfriend, husband, whatever he was to her, my ward. I know what's coming, and I know I've dealt with this. I was at a cerebral palsy benefit, and someone made a joke that he didn't understand, and it's been 3 days of fucking bringing him toasted cheese sandwiches and telling him it'll be better.
He should
Don't
stop going
fucking
to
roast this guy if you care about Jennifer Garner's week. That's what was happening, and then his joke accidentally was like, also, it was like on her, and she's like, I don't believe it.
I really think in general, roasting worst job of for people you don't have a relationship with.
No.
Why?
And who hate
they
me
do
from the
this?
start.
Yeah, why they do this to comics, I will never understand. Like, what I mean is, and if everybody's buddies, or let's say it's Donald Trump, and he's like, I am benefiting enormously from being on Comedy Central, and everybody is going to make fun of me, and I have signed up for this fully. But other than that, I feel like it's just like, you're either Tina and Amy, or don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah, the answer is don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
These are strangers.
I made $35,000.
Hey, do it. Do it. Do it.
At a time when I was super cool with that.
Do you think you killed print media?
That might have been the night that it died. Yes.
Yeah.
That might
You were
have
like,
been the
let's save this magazine. Who can we get on our side? Al Gore and Ben Affleck.
Sit down, you shit ass.
But don't you think Jennifer Garner was like holding him back because she thinks like, oh, he's gonna kick your ass?
No.
I did a movie with Jennifer Garner right after that, and I was like, fuck, do I talk to her about this? Do I talk to her about this moment that we shared? Because we shared a moment, and she has to know about this moment, and we didn't spend 1 second on it. Like, we didn't talk about it.
But wait, what year was this?
Oh, 5, 6
I don't
years
mean
ago.
to. I do not.
The
mean
movie
to,
was Butter. It was called Butter.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, thank you.
I do not mean to diminish your role in her
In
life,
Butter.
but I wonder if maybe she just didn't remember.
Didn't give a shit.
Well, I think maybe just didn't give a shit. Also, I bet like she had a lot of stuff going on. I think she was kind of busy.
Yeah, if she
had a
was
lot of
clutching
things.
Ben Affleck that hard, that worried, you're right.
I know it's gonna
I
seem-
probably did not register on her.
It's going to seem like we set this up, but what I wanted the three of you to do. I brought the scripts. I wanted the three of you to do the controversial scene from Butter.
Shit. The Butter fair scene?
The director's cut. The one that the director cut.
Okay.
Okay,
Guys,
so
The campfire scene.
I finally finished it. This is my sculpture of a Monopoly board made out of butter.
listen, it's pretty hot out, and it's
Bread!
time to get some bread in here. I was going to say. Then bread fell from the sky.
Yeah. And this
You
is where...
set this whole thing up.
That's thunder.
You brought me here to an outside butter tournament to set up this Monopoly board just to drop bread from the ceiling in the middle of a thunderstorm. Typical romance.
I don't know why they cut the scene.
That seems like a great scene. They cut that for time or what?
I guess it was like the World Trade Center was in the background
Yeah, it happened...
for no reason.
This movie came out around 9/11.
Cameron, have you ever been hired or asked to roast other people?
Not for 35 G's.
Yeah.
No, I'm kind of smiley, so I think people don't think I can do it. But those people are wrong. I'm so mean.
Guys, let's roast each other.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harmontown
I don't like this.
roast.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
The roast where Spencer is the roast master general, where he
What does a roast master general do?
you're the roast master general, which means you get to run the proceedings.
All right. Go.
All right. Do you want to say who roasts whom?
No.
All right.
Do you want to be the roastmaster general?
No, we haven't spoken to you for a while. You've been sitting over there, and I was.
No, it's all good. I don't have very much input on movies or comedy routines or famous people or experiences with them. I just, it's all good. If I had things to contribute, I would.
All right, let's talk about ISIS. Well, there's only one thing you left out.
Well, we've been really pulling together a new plot that I think's gonna just surprise everybody.
You're in ISIS?
No.
Subscribe to harmontown.com/live to see my dough face.
I could roast you guys. I could roast you guys so much.
All right, we need a roastmaster general that's going to bring people.
You would be burned up.
No, I want to be burned up.
From when I'm going to roast you, you're going to get hot.
Do it.
You're going to get so crispy, your skin is going to get blistered.
Hey, Esposito, save your roasts for when the roast starts.
I'm trash talking in advance. Oh, you boys are not even going to know. When I start to talk, you are going to listen to me.
All right, everybody, welcome to the first annual Harmontown Roast, where nobody's safe from being roasted at any moment. The roaster can become the roasted.
Wait. Is Jimmy Carrane still here? Let's sit Jimmy Carrane in a shorter chair.
Is Jimmy Carrane still
down
here?
in the center of the stage, and let's roast Jimmy Carrane. But
wait, no, you're just trying to get out of being roasted.
DeMorge here?
Oh no, you can roast me. I just thought it'd be funny if it was the third party because that's how roasts work.
Let's bring out Jimmy Carrane again to possibly get roasted.
Let's put it like, yeah, okay, yeah, you were doing it right. You're very funny. Okay. There we go. Okay. Go ahead, Jeff. It's the Jimmy Carrane roast.
All right, Jimmy Carrane.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Jeff Davis, your host. We got Jimmy Carrane out here. He told a story about trying to commit suicide on a plane earlier. A lot of people would be in Guantanamo for that. But look, I like Jimmy Carrane. Here's somebody who hates Jimmy Carrane. Cameron Esposito, everybody.
Jimmy Carrane, I've known you for years because we both spent time in Chicago. What a city! It is full of food, and you will eat it if you are hungry. Just like everyone else, you are so good at improv that you teach classes and you make people pay you, you very greedy man.
Oh, shit! Cameron Esposito, everybody. Cameron Esposito. Oh, shit. Let's bring out. You like him. He's bald. His name is Rob. His name is Dan Harmon.
I would have come here earlier, but Roseanne Barr's pussy had that horn in it. Good job, Cameron Esposito. Hey, your lesbian called the 90s wants back wants to get the lesbianism back. No, she's great. I kid Cameron Esposito. I kid her because I'm opposed to her lifestyle. I'm not gonna say Cameron Esposito is a lesbian, but when she goes out with a woman.
Too soon. Too soon.
But we are here to talk about the legend, Jimmy Carrane, the man, the legend, the fucking horrible monster. Folks, it's not fair. I know a lot of people say Jimmy Carrane is a piece of shit. He's a terrible person. He should kill himself. What else is going on?
Dan Harmon, everybody. Oh, shit. Let's bring out. You know him.
Honor to be here. It's an honor.
You know him. You love him. He's the less famous Corddry. Rob Corddry. Oh,
is not here. But she's a slut, right? And then there's the other guys. The Roastmaster General, he's fat. And then there's all the guys that Dan mentioned. And then Cameron's a lesbian. And then Schrab is bald as fuck. He doesn't even know he's been bald since he was 19. It's like, fuck. And then, then there's the guy, Jimmy. I really respect him because he's a guy that is a sort of a luminary in the improv community. So.
Oh shit! That was Rob Corddry, everybody. Damn. Wait.
I really need a rebuttal because I didn't realize I was supposed to cover everyone.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh
shit.
Hang on. Wait, I forgot.
He's got to update his iPad here. Hold on.
I'm not saying Cameron Esposito doesn't understand roasts. But when she goes to TGI Fridays, she orders the...
You know what's better than this?
Let's bring out Rob Schrab, everybody. Rob Schrab.
I'm so sad all the time. Oh, God. I stepped on a nail. My foot hurts. It hurts so bad. You all seem like really nice people. I don't understand the point of this. Oh, it's bleeding really bad right now. This nail, I stepped on a nail. I didn't see it was really dark backstage. It just went right through my shoe.
Rob,
eyes are watering.
Rob.
It really hurts. I
had
to walk on it just to get the podium so far away from the edge of the stage.
Rob, you're supposed to make fun of Cameron. Or Jimmy or anybody else.
You could be taller, I guess. Seriously,
Rob,
you're not supposed to pull it out.
Rob,
I heard you're not supposed to pull it out. It makes it bleed.
Rob, work the dais. Work the dais right now.
Oh my God, losing a lot of blood here. Oh, Corddry. Shit. Nice shirt, I guess. It could be.
It actually is a nice shirt. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, it's great. Okay. Dan, you smell like piss and. Shit. Fuck. Oh my God. This nail in my foot really hurts. It might be one of those like drywall screws between.
All right, let's take the Rob shot.
Oh my God! Call my wife. Please call my.
Let's hear.
I can't. Somebody help me walk off stage.
Let's bring out.
Somebody help me walk off stage. It's only going to make it worse walking on.
Against normal roast protocol for an early rebuttal, Cameron Esposito, even though it's not her roast.
Yes, exactly. Wow, the whole team now, you're lined up and get ready for these things.
Spencer Crittenden, everybody. Spencer Crittenden. Spencer Crittenden.
No hard feelings.
Wait, where's he going?
Where's he going?
Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down.
He really liked the joke.
I will say when the roast is over.
He loves the roast.
I want a second rebuttal.
Second rebuttal.
Cameron Esposito, back for rebuttal number 2, everybody.
I should get a tourniquet or something.
Somebody turn his lav mic off.
My toes are turning purple.
Dan, I'm not saying that you didn't make Malcolm in the Middle. But you made a whole other show that was equally beloved.
Yeah.
By a different group of people than that other show. The two shows are for a different audience, and I think you were being too competitive. So I don't think you need to worry about it, and it seems like you still have enough money to live, so
I think I'm
who
getting
cares?
lockjaw. That can't be good, right? Oh. Somebody should sweep up back there. It's nails.
Cameron Esposito's rebuttal number 3.
Shit.
This is 3 of 7, Cameron. 3 of 7.
Yeah, you got it.
Help me.
Rob, I'm not saying that you are particularly good at Twitter, but everybody made your name into a verb.
Oh, shit.
So shut up.
Fuck you, Schrab.
Oh, you're right.
Your name isn't even your name anymore.
This.
It's a whole other thing, and you did it with your own success.
Oh, it was so nice.
Look at Dan's face. Look at the face Dan's making right now. He looks so mad. He looks so mad.
This is the nicest
Oh
roast.
shit! It's a Jimmy Carrane roast moment where Dan. We got some Band-Aids for Rob Schrab right now. A little prop comedy, everybody.
It's not a joke. It really hurts. Should probably sanitize these.
Spencer Crittenden moment. One-liner.
Haha.
Yeah! You still got it. But seriously, Jimmy, you've taken a lot of abuse tonight. It's only fair that we let you rebut. Let's hear it for the man of the hour, Jimmy Carrane, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, yay! Shit! Wait.
I have one more rebuttal.
Somebody call an ambulance.
Cameron Esposito.
Well, okay, Rob Corddry, you are next to me. Get back, get further away, cause you're gonna be so sad when you cry. I don't want to see it. So, what I'm trying to say to you is, it's almost like you are smart enough to figure out how to create a television show that is successful, but you aren't even recognizable from it, so you can still go a bunch of places and live a good life. Which is a interesting and cool business decision, you dumb person.
Oh, she's letting me have it right now.
What people don't know is that this rebuttal by her is actually like 10 minutes long. Like there's no musical sting going to save her from this one. This is a long piece.
This whole rebuttal? I have been to...
I was kidding!
All right, come on. I want to go again. If everybody gets to go again, I want to go again.
Oh, boy.
Fucking...
Harmon, are you sure this is a good idea,
Let me
man?
go. I
You
can
seem
do
like...
it. I want to make a good roast.
We could just... Dan, we could just end the show right here. It's been a good
I was
show.
told the show would be over by 9:30.
You know, in the show, everything's about the show, but nothing's about the entertainment. If you don't let me roast these people, you're against entertainment. In my day, people roasted. They turned up the heat. Johnny Carson called Sammy Davis Jr. a faggot. Sammy Davis called Johnny Carson a homo. Everybody be gay. It was fun. Now it's become all about the political correct. I'll tell you what's correct.
politically is gay. Straight B values, you faggot.
Yeah, let's keep saying that. Let's get it in again.
It's good to see everybody up here. You're all queer. Now, I served for 3 years in the candidacy under the Roasties administration. That's the conceit of my bit. And there were 2 rules. Be gay. And whoop. It's always good to see Rob Schrab here. Gay.
Yeah, end the show. I'm really in a lot of pain.
Rob Corddry's here.
Rob Schrab is really in a lot of pain. We should end this show.
It's the nail.
He's really fucked up
It's
right
a
now.
nail right in the
He's got
nerve.
a nail right
in
through
the
his
nerve.
foot.
Foot nerves.
It's not a joke.
No.
It's not a joke.
Right in the palm.
I will say it's a little apropos it being Easter Sunday.
No, not funny.
Thank you for coming to Harmontown, everybody. We're not going to follow that shit with anything. Let's hear it for Jimmy Carrane, Rob Schrab, Spencer Crittenden, Cameron Esposito, Rob Corddry. Oh,
DeMorge Brown is in the green room.
DeMorge is here.
bring DeMorge Brown out right now until the show is over. DeMorge Brown. No. Get out there, DeMorge. Follow that shit, DeMorge.
DeMorge, come on, roast everybody.
Roast us.
All right, for the final word.
Slow simmer. Jeff Davis, it's good to see you here. Lady Elaine Fairchild called. She wants her whole fucking vibe back.
Whoa. No.
Boomerang.
No.
Zoomerang. Cameron Esposito is here. Pinky Descadero called and she said, hello. And on that, I'm going to say good night. We all got to go.
Let's hear it for Harmontown, everybody. Thank you one more time. DeMorge Brown, Rob Corddry, Rob Schrab, Cameron, Jimmy Carrane, Spencer Crittenden, who didn't speak a whole lot, but we love him just as much. Your mayor again, one more time, Mr. Dan Harmon, everybody. It was the roastiest of roasts.
Did you get any of that?
It's a good show.